My name is Allison Anderson Richard, and I am one of the lobbyists for the Township Officials of Illinois. The township officials had a very active session this year, engaging with legislators and stakeholders on a variety of legislative measures. Today, I'm going to give you a recap of what we saw down in Springfield this session. So I will start with House Bill 348. Which was sponsored by Representative David McSweeney in the House and Senator Terry Link in the Senate. This bill did three main things, and the first of which was to allow for township electors within McHenry County to petition for a referendum that would dissolve a township within McHenry County. The second was it abolishes road districts that are less than 15 miles within McHenry or Lake County. And the third thing it does is limit the extensions of specified property tax levies to 90% of the original tax levy within the boundaries of the dissolved township. House Bill 348 was opposed by TOI, and TOI was able to have very productive conversations with legislators, and notably a very productive conversation with the governor. We were able to meet with the governor one-on-one and explain to him the concerns that TOI has with this piece of legislation and the devastating impact it can have as a precedent for townships throughout the state. So unfortunately, as I mentioned, this bill did pass out of the House and the Senate and was sent to the governor's office on June 14th. The governor will have 60 days from that date to take action on this bill, whether that be signing it into law or vetoing the bill. Within that 60-day time frame, we will be actively working to ask the governor to veto this piece of legislation. The next bill that we saw pass out of the House and the Senate this session was House Bill 2124. This bill was sponsored by Representative Chris Welch and in the Senate by Senator Melinda Bush. House Bill 2124 is a clarifying piece of legislation that allows for a public body to hold a closed meeting when it is considering specific personnel decisions. And those decisions are decisions like appointments, compensation, disciplinary actions, performance reviews, or dismissals of employees, and other related personnel issues. So that bill was sent to the governor's office and is awaiting his action. House Bill 2243 was also passed by the House and the Senate. It was sponsored by Representative Marin and Senator Aquino. House Bill 2243 makes a change to the property tax code concerning certifications for that are required for township and multi-township assessors and also supervisors of assessments. This bill was sent to the governor's office and is similarly awaiting his action. Next, we have House Bill 3141, which was sponsored by Representative Halbrook and Senator Chapin Rose. This bill provides that when there is a vacancy in the office of township supervisor, that a trustee will be appointed as a deputy supervisor to perform the functions of that office until the vacancy is filled. Once that vacancy is filled, the deputy supervisor's position is then terminated. The bill also specifies that if there is a supervisor's vacancy that is temporarily unfilled, that will also be there will also be an appointment of a trustee as a deputy supervisor to take over those responsibilities until the supervisor is able to restore his or her position. And in that scenario, the township supervisor that is temporarily on leave would need to submit in writing to the appropriate board a letter stating that he or she is capable and ready to resume his or her duties. As I mentioned, that bill was sent to the governor's office as it passed out of both the House and the Senate. The next bill is House Bill 3676, and it was sponsored by Representative Didich in the House and Senator Terry Link in the Senate. This bill provides that a township board may adopt rules relating to the regulation of township clerk's attestation when the clerk is temporarily unavailable. This is for payroll processing, the payout of funds made by cash, credit, debit card, or other electronic means. So this bill also provides, though, that if a referendum has been approved by the voters to abolish a road district, that was at the November 6, 2018 election, and the road district has not yet been abolished, then the township board shall have the sole authority until the date of the abolition of that road district to create and approve the budget of the road district, to levy road district taxes, and to enter any contracts for the road district. It also has the ability to continue to employ and fix the compensation of road district employees that it deems necessary, and also to adopt any rules that are necessary concerning benefits available to those employees. Secondly, if the road district or the highway commissioner may not commence or maintain any litigation against the township to resolve any dispute related to that road district regarding the powers of the office of the highway commissioner, the powers of the supervisor, or the powers of the township board. And lastly, it provides that if a township subsequently approves a referendum to consolidate the road district with the township, then the dual township consolidated road district is void and shall not occur. This bill was sent to the governor's office and will be effective immediately upon signing. And lastly, we have Senate Bill 1712. This bill was sponsored by Senator David Kaler in the Senate and Representative Kelly Burke in the House. And it creates an exemption from disclosure of public bodies, credit card numbers, debit card numbers, bank account numbers, their federal employer identification number, FEIN, security code numbers, passwords, and any other similar account information. So in essence, the bill creates the ability for public bodies to deny disclosure of any information which could result in identity theft or the ability to defraud a governmental entity or a person. So those are the bills, the bills that we saw pass from both the House and the Senate and sent to the governor's office. Thank you, and